We got 2 more games to get to. One of them.
That's about the other game.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can't disagree with you on Rams-Seahawks, but it's to get into the playoffs.
That's why we picked it.
The winner gets into the playoffs. Rams.
What happens if I win the Ultimate Football Challenge? And I'm winning.
Nobody
right
cares about that.
You don't get anything. We told you. You don't get anything.
Rams are favored by
a TV or something, I think.
Rams are favored by 3.5 over the home standing.
I want the TV delivered to my house.
Rams are favored over the Seahawks? Do I have that right?
You have that right.
And Seattle's how embarrassing is this for the Seattle organization, Guardsy?
I'm going with Sam Bradford and the Rams, and James Laurinaitis and the Rams. The Rams will win that game, probably by a touchdown, and represent the NFC West.
Common?
Yeah, well, the thing is that the starting quarterback, Hasselbeck, is out. So I don't think Seattle stands a chance. So I think St. Louis will win.
Common?
Yeah, I'm actually going to take Seattle. They've been one of those teams where every time they've had a chance, it looks like to build some momentum and look like a pretty good club with a critical game, they've blown it. So I'm probably arguing against myself. Why would it change now? But for some reason, because they're at home, and I think you hit it, it's kind of an embarrassment to the organization. So I think they're going to find a way to win. They're going to pull it out. Bradford's nice, and they got a really nice future in front of them. But I think they'll find a way to harass them enough, and I think they'll find a way to win the game. I'll take Seattle.
I'll take Rams to. No, it's 3.5. Now I'm going to take Seattle to cover, Rams to win. I think it's going to be close, but I do think the Rams are going to find a way to get it done. That 0.5 is what scares me. That's why I'll take Seattle to cover the spread. And last but certainly not least, what should be a very emotional ball game in which really the Lions have a chance to climb over the Vikings, even though they'd finish with the same record if Detroit wins. Detroit wins the tiebreaker. So they'd actually finish. They would not finish in last place. Lions favored by 3.5. Favored by 3.5 over the Minnesota Vikings. Is that true?
That's true.
When has that ever happened?
I don't know if the Lions have ever been favored over the Vikings.
When's the last time the Lions have been favored by 3.5 points over the Vikings, home or road?
Probably 91 when they won the NFC Championship.
That has to be it, right?
That would be the last.
Well, and the Bears weren't awful in 90. Or Bears, the Vikings weren't awful in 91, were they? What were the Vikings in 91?
I think they made the playoffs.
Wasn't that Denny's first year?
No, that was Burnsy's last year, I think.
That's right.
I thought Denny was 92.
Yeah, you might be right.
They might not have been favored then. I don't know when they played. Before then, it might have been 1972 even. I don't know.
Guardsy?
I think the Vikings are going to win. I've got Joe Webb fever. Leslie Frazier. In his last audition for the permanent head coaching job, Leslie Frazier will guide the Minnesota Vikings to a victory over the Motor City Kitties.
Dan from Woodbury?
Do you think Brett Favre at any time in his career could have passed one of those neurological tests? At any time. See, that's the thing. They're saying he can't pass it now. They could have given it to him 10 years ago, and he might not have been able to pass it as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the whole Sturger episode indicates to me doesn't have much upstairs to begin with. I mean, in this day and age, to send the text like that, I think the guy's nuts. But that being said, I think he's going to play, too. Even if he doesn't pass this test, they'll go ahead and what are they going to tell him no? I mean, all they got to do is some doctor's got to forge all you got to do is sign a piece of paper that said he passed. He wants to go out with one last game. He'll play, but the roar's been restored. I think the Lions are going to punish the Vikings. I think a cute little win over the Eagles. We're happy for you and all of that good, happy stuff. I'll tell you what, the Lions, I think, have finally turned a corner. They've got the best defensive player in the game today in Menda Washington Sue. I look for the Lions to win in a rout. I think the Lions are going to crush the Vikings.
Lions will destroy the Vikings. Carl, before we get your pick,
yeah.
I'm kind of curious. I got to give credit. I hope you will too. Commissioner steps up, levies a very serious punishment on Brett Favre. He makes $50,000. What do you mean?
He earns that every time he walks back on the field. That's not serious.
That is I thought the commissioner made a statement.
I thought the commissioner's a big wuss, as I thought. That's what I thought. Talk about the wussification of America. That's what I think. That was a wussy thing. That's what he said. Brett Favre should be thrown out of the league, but that's okay. They're not gonna. I get it. We're smart around here. We know how things work. It's not gonna happen that way. So, okay, fine.
Who's gonna win?
It doesn't matter to me. Who's gonna win the game? I have just two words: who and cares. Except for the fact that how bad will you feel when you're in last place? How's that gonna feel? What's that? We wouldn't know. We have no idea how to be what it feels like in last place. So, but I think you're gonna lose. Because I think that, like you said, like in Damakanga Sioux.
Yes, that's close enough.
He's gonna kill somebody. He's just gonna kill someone. And if it's Brett Favre, well, too bad. But it's just he's gonna be the first player who's just literally just gonna just fold somebody in half. So Detroit is gonna win the game. You will be in last place. We will be in the playoffs. Well, you guys will enjoy your off season because it starts this Sunday.
Hey,
we, on the other hand, will keep playing for a long time.
Carl, how hard is it to get the stink out of your daughter's hockey pads?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Because she sweats a lot, too, doesn't she?
My kid sweats. She sweats like a bee. Because she works hard. She's a hard worker.
That's what I've heard.
So, she's about ready to. She's going to shoot a slap shot here now.
What New Year's Eve?
A heavy shot. She can rip it.
What's your New Year's?
Honey, way to rip that shot.
Your New Year's Eve plans, Carl?
New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
That's amateur hour as far as I can say.
So you'll be.
Every night is New Year's for you.
We'll be at home.
You'll
We'll probably try to take it easy.
Really? I'm shocked.
Any brat turkey leftovers?
No, we make brat turkey hash. It's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Cheese on that. That's very tasty.
Yeah.
You guys have a happy New Year and enjoy your off season. It's been fun to talk to you when I win the Ultimate Football Challenge. I'll expect that TV at my house.
Don't forget we got playoffs yet to come. Thanks, Carl.